Hello, my name is Mike Scanlon, and I'm with the James Brinkley Company. I'd like to take a minute of your time and introduce you to our newest piece of equipment, the Bale wire coiler. If you are presently processing bales of virgin fiber, cardboard, or miscellaneous waste paper, you end up with miles of cut baling wire. And you know what a problem loose wire is to get rid of. Well, we have the answer for you. Our machine takes the wire and turns it into a compact coil, which you can then sell to a scrap dealer. It is a simple and safe piece of equipment to use. All you have to do is take the cut wires and place them into the coiling hopper. The machine does the rest. Here's a top view. Notice how the snarl of wires is pulled into the coiling section without any operator involvement. This is what you end up with. Normally the coil you see is about 24 inches in diameter, but for purposes of this video we were only able to make a small coil sample. Here we are showing the coil being ejected. This is a manual operation which the operator controls with a push button on the control box. This is what you end up with. Yes, I know, it looks like a bad hair day, but remember, it has good scrap value. I'm going to walk around the machine now and point out some of the features. This is the front of the unit, showing the oversized hopper and completely guarded drive. This is the electrical control box with the operating switches and push buttons. This is the coiling section with its abrasion-resistant steel-lined rotating door, the coiler shaft with discharge helix, and the abrasion-resistant steel-lined compression plate. The airbag-powered mechanical linkage system controls the compression on the wire coil as it is formed. So this is the Brinkley Bale wire coiler. Now we would like to show you the mechanical features of our machine. Basically, the coiler shaft is supported in two Rexnord Z-Series pillow block roller bearings and is driven through a Gates polychain gear belt drive. The power comes from a 7.5 horsepower three-phase gear motor. I think I'll let the equipment speak for itself now. This is how you operate the coil tension control system. Turn on the air with a simple ball valve and then set the air pressure with a regulator to approximately 20 psi. This sets the correct operating compression. This is the coiler shaft. It is made from high-strength steel and is wrapped with a helix of steel round bar. This helix drives the coil off of the shaft and out of the machine when the door is open and the eject button is engaged. This is the top view showing the coiling shaft with its bright shiny teeth, which grab and hold the wires as they are pulled into the coiling chamber. Once the coil has reached a certain size, the teeth are not required anymore, as the coil wire itself traps and holds the new wires as they are placed into the machine. Notice how both end plates rotate with the shaft. This cuts down on the abrasive wear from the sharp ends of the cut wires. Now we'd like to show you the electrical control box, which manages all aspects of machine operation. On the outside of the NEMA 4 enclosure, we have the disconnect handle, start, stop, and eject button. We also have a mushroom-headed emergency stop button. Now let's look inside. This is the disconnect. These are the power fuses. This is the control transformer with integral fuses. These are our timing relays and external signal output relay. This is the reversing starter with overload. Now we'd like to point out some of our limit switch safety features, such as the door position switch, which only allows the operation of the eject button when the door is open. The full coil limit switch, which tells you when the coil has reached maximum size and it is time to eject. And finally, the hopper limit switch, which stops the machine if any object of over 50 pounds is bearing on the hopper. Watch the springs in the limit switch as the hopper goes up and down. So remember, if you would like to simplify your bale wire disposal problems and would like a low maintenance, low operator involvement piece of equipment that can turn problem baling wire into salvageable scrap, we at James Brinkley would love to sell you what we think is the best answer to your problem. Here is some recent video footage showing a bale wire coiler that is part of a completely automated bale dewiring system. The operator is shown here ejecting a full-size coil by running the shaft in reverse, which forces the coil off. The air pressure to the bottom wear plate is automatically increased during this cycle to help unload the coil. Note that the coil is approximately 2 feet in diameter by 2 feet long, which, depending on the type of wire being coiled, can weigh up to 400 pounds. In normal operation, our coils generally run about 200 pounds. After ejecting the coil, the operator closes the door, tightens the clamps, and then returns the coiler to automatic control. Please call or write us at the following phone number and address. Thank you so much for your time.